Hey guys, it's Greg. In this video I would like to show you the Outbreak. So this is a co-op game, this is a prototype, and this is a co-op game set in this zombie theme world where you are going to try to survive all those zombie hordes that are marching and wanting to destroy your main base. So you as a players are going to protect your settlements, your people living in the city, and obviously killing all those zombie hordes that are marching and wanting your brains. So as I said, this is a prototype. I don't know how those components are going to look like in the final product. The game is going to be on a crowdfunding platform. And yeah, so if you like co-ops and if you like zombie as us, because for us this is really a treat, because it's a zombie and this is a co-op, so perfect combination. So if you like those if you like co-ops, if you like zombies, just check out the rest of this video. Maybe one extra information right now, that this game uses dice, so it's a little bit on dependent on the lag. So if you don't like dices, this can be a watch out, but also there is a chance of mitigating the rolls, so it's not so bad as you may think. So Outbreak, enjoy the rest of this video. So the game is set on a table. As I said, this is a prototype, so keep this in mind. I am not sure that those components are final or not. I believe they can change the appearance when they will found on a crowdfunding platform. So the Outbreak, what do we have here? So the game is very simple. I mean, how you can win the game. So to win the game, you need to kill this super hyper powerful zombie horde, which is going to be on a bottom of the stack, which is over there. This stack represents your those hordes that are going to attack your settlement, and when you need to kill almost all of them, and somewhere on the bottom, last nine hexes on the stack is this boss horde that you need to kill it. And how you can lose the game? So when your main base is overrun by zombies and obviously all of your heroes are defeated, or when this helpless token representing children and older people, all the people that cannot defend themselves, when this token is killed, destroyed, overrun by zombies, this is the moment when our survivors are losing their hope and they don't want to fight anymore, so they're defeated and you lose the game. So more or less those are the conditions of winning and losing game. So what mechanics we have here? So first of all we have this track over here that represents different days of the game. Each round of the game is our separate day, and those icons shows us that different events that can happen during each of the days. So when we have the sun, nothing happens. When we have this maple symbol, that is the information that in this round another pack of people is joining your city, and you can use those people to build another settlement to grow your community. So basically you're just gaining a token like this, and you can move this token somewhere on a empty hex and build a settlement over there that you can use, and you can use the abilities of this settlement for your advantage. When we have this card with death, this symbol represents cards of doom. So those are basically negative events that are going to occur during the game, and they will interfere with your strategy. Let's say move all hordes to swell. Survivors may not request settlement aid, so they cannot use those abilities of each of the settlements. All hordes causes 2 wounds when they overrun. So when they go, they enter the tile with the settlement, and so on. Survivors have -1 movement, and so on. So only negative effects that are over here. And here is a track for those doom cards. So each day you can add 3 doom cards, 4th and so on, 5th, 6th, and more are going to be treated as -1 exp for every drawn doom card. So here you can collect 3 of those negative doom cards. And then another day, because you're collecting those cards, and the effect of these cards is present in the next round. So you are going to collect those cards here, and then you're going to activate them in a second, another day. Another thing is this track over here. This is experience tracker, and in this game, experience is shared. So this is one pool of experience, and you need to decide together who is going to spend those experience points and on what. And here we have those 3 stacks. So as I said previously, this is doom cards. Here are fortune cards. So these one are like opposite to the doom cards. Here are those only, I think, positive effects that you can use for your advantage, and each of the heroes can hold different number of those cards, from I think 2 to 4. And this is the this right hand side of the board. In the middle we have a board where you're going to build your base and spawn hordes. So in the middle you're going to start with the main base somewhere in the middle. It doesn't have to be in the middle, but I think this is the best spot, especially that this is the goal of the zombie hordes. And around you're going to build your settlements, creating the city of your survivors, and your city always has to be rounded by those tokens of hordes. So when every day is ended and you killed some of the zombie hordes, another one is going to spawn around your city, like everywhere. What else do we have on this on the board? So as I said, hordes, cities, your maples. Those maples of zombies represents a stage of movement of the specific horde, and you also can build some specific buildings like watchtowers, bulwarks, garrisons, fortresses, and so on. For bulwarks we don't have any figure. I think it's only a token, but yeah, and I think this is it. Here we have all those tokens that are used in the game, so there's not much of them because the game is very simple when it comes to rules and in general understanding in the game. Right, so now let me show you the cards of heroes. The game is for 1 to 8 players, what I saw, so there is a lot of heroes to choose from, and on each of the sheets you have information like movement, health points, how many fortune cards they can hold, their favorite resource that can be used to kill zombies, a specific asymmetrical skill for the specific character, and the backpack in here that shows how many resources that hero can carry and use during fights with zombies. On the bottom we have develop actions, so here, as you can see, we have the cost of experience points that you need to spend to build or learn skills, for example, if you wish. Because yes, there's this third stack, I forgot about it. Here are the skills that you can learn, and they are in 3 groups, so like this head, hand, and this thing, I don't know what is it, and you can learn those skills when you're standing on specific settlement, because on settlements we also have those symbols, like for example here. So in hospital, if you're in the hospital, you can learn one of the skills that are using this symbol. So very, very simple. And maybe I will show you those symbols at the bottom are the specific actions that you can perform when you are visiting hospital. So heal 1 health and get this backpack resource, for example. One of these can be performed by 1 player. So let's go back to this sheets for players. On the right hand side we have run summary, so how the game flows. And I think this is all what I should, no more, one thing more, because the game is using a lot of dice rolling, because you are going to fight with zombies when you are and you are going to use dice for this. And now let me show you, for example, this horde. This horde has those two backpack symbols, so you need to roll 2 backpacks to kill it. Or maybe you have in your backpack this resource of a backpack, so like this one, you always can discard it to have one result of backpack. So when you would discard this token, you only need to roll 1 backpack more. And obviously on the dice we have skull. The skull is a joker. What else we have on those cards of zombies? So this is the result that you need to have to kill the zombies, this horde. Those arrows represents how let's say the distance that this horde went coming to your city. So basically you have 2 days to kill this horde. When you uncover this tile, this hex, you're going to spawn this meeple on the top symbol right here, and this shows you that this horde just appeared, right? If you are not going to kill it in this day, at the end of this day you need to move this zombie token on the bottom arrow. So this represents you that this horde is very close right now to the fence of your city, and now this is the last chance to kill it before they enter and overrun one of your settlements. Because if you're not going to kill this horde in the second day, this tile moves closer to the main base, overruns one of the adjacent settlements. It can destroy something. Obviously you cannot use this settlement, and so on. And again you're going to restart this symbol and put it this maple and put it again on the top symbol. So again you have 2 days before this horde is going to move 1 step closer to your main base. And those 2 special symbols over here represent fallout of this horde. So basically this is the effect when you kill this horde. So in here, this situation, I think you're going to get 1 extra hit point. Damage, 1 damage, and this one prevents, I think, you cannot use defense when this horde is attacking one of the settlements, for example. And those icons, we have a lot of those icons. I mean, those are not the only one. We got this cool leaflet sheet with all of those icons. There's a lot of them, so game is really not very repetitive, because there is a lot of elements that can to make this game more unique every time. So this is the horde. And now let's go quickly through this round summary, because I think those are the all important elements that I should show you right now. Let's go to the round summary quickly. So how the game flows: we have 3 phases: opening phase, survivor phase, and zombie phase. What are we going to do in opening phase? Reveal doom. So as I said, if you have so what are we going to do in opening phase? Now let's go through through round summary. We have those 3 phases. Now let's go through opening phase. So first of all, you need to reveal this doom card. So as I said, if you have any of these doom cards, these negative effects, this is the time to reveal them. Move the day tracker. So again, you're moving just tracker. That's it. Reveal hordes. So you need to reveal those tiles with hordes with and the number is the number of survivors in a game. So if you're playing with 4 survivors, 4 zombie hordes must be revealed, and you're going to choose which of them you want to reveal. Then there is a settlers and helpless move. So as I said, settlers to grow your city and build another settlement, and helpless, this is the token that you want to protect and not be overrun by zombie horde. And finally, replenish hordes. So as I said, all of your settlements must be rounded by zombie hordes, so they need to be around your settlement, around your city. And there you're going to the survivor phase, so you can move obviously, develop, so do one of those things, trade. When two players are on the same tile, you can trade your items and attack, so roll the dice with extra modifiers that give you that comes from fortune cards or special skills of the character, or maybe build buildings on this specific settlement. After survivor phase, we are going to the zombie phase. So each of the zombie horde that is still on the board is moving by one. And again, it depends on the situation on the hex. So if it's on the top symbol, you just need moving it by one, and that's it. If it's already on a bottom arrow, that is the signal for you that this horde is going to move by one closer to the main base and overrun one of your settlements. And finally, you have defense roll, a final encounter move. So this is this final boss, as I said. This the goal of the players to kill it and win the game. And finally, defense roll. So one per survivor settlement. So every settlement that is overrun by zombies can. Not every, but best settlements overrun by zombies can protect themselves, but only if there is a survivor to protect the settlement, so a meeple of a player, or there is, for example, garrison. Yes, because garrison can protect, like make an auto-protect role and maybe somehow survive without the people to protect this settlement. And this is how the game flows, again and again and again, until you destroy this most powerful zombie horde. So this is Outbreak. We play this game honestly a lot because we love co-op games and we love everything what is about with zombie themes. So this is really a treat for us. This is very light game. I mean, it can be difficult, but it can be light, but it also can be difficult. And maybe I will show you also this one thing, because we have at this table an instruction where you can decide whether you want to have a normal game or ridiculous. That also shows how much hours you're going to spend with this specific difficulty. And here is information how many tiles you need to add to this stack, and how many final encounters need to be added to this and to the bottom of this stack. So in this ridiculous difficulty, there are going to be two final encounters, one in the middle of the stack and one at the bottom of the stack. So as I said, the game can be easy, I mean, maybe not easy, in like in moderate, medium difficulty, moderate difficulty, but it also can be very difficult. In this prototype, we only got tiles to build this normal difficulty, and it was okay for us. I mean, it was a little bit challenging, but it was not something that we couldn't beat. So for us, this is a no-brainer. This is very, very cool, light game. There may be one watch out are those dices, because if you don't like dice, you need to remember that you're going to roll them a lot in here. You of course can mitigate them, but it's obviously it's not working always. So this is the only one watch out from us at this moment, especially that we played only the Outbreak. So maybe the things are going to be a little bit different with final product. So if you like the Outbreak, you can find more information about the game in the description below. So thank you so much for watching this video, and see you in the next one.